And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They start this playoff game with a pass. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Pressure is coming. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here we go, third and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 25, wherever he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Second down, we're going to throw it, bringing pressure. Or throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Facing a 3rd and long on the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They've got him at the 48. That's a 1st down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the 2nd down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught with the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there over the ground? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. And the Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
And you just can continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the football. Screen to the wide receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
2nd down after that completion. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
A quick throw out left, complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Gun now on 3rd down. Going for his running back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He made the stop, but 1st down from the 13.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Noles are in the red zone now. And there's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with a running play. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quickly. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
It's fourth down and fourth to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fourth down completion to the running back. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Noles are going to keep this drive moving. The linebacker shifting around now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's second down now and 16. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And we're going to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Has a pass to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Will hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Sooners. And that will give them the lead now.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they tried the middle, but stopped for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Who makes the grab? They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Completion sets up an important third down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Clean to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back, let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything that moved in closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good. The
gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Checks this down to the running back. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They bring them down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw again. The pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Florida State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good and still trailing. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is in bounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. It's a defense. You got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. The 50. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Sooners. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
It's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He can go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run kits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.